Hell yeah. Oh. It's not in the shop yet. I'm literally playing this as soon as my game updated. It's so laggy. Why is... Okay. So, complete 4 games, complete 12 games, complete 20 games. So, you just gotta complete 24 games, and you get the soldier skin. That's actually sick. So, okay, I was really worried that you'd have to play Doom, like, that you'd have to play Doomfist. It doesn't look like that's the case. I'm also assuming it would be a legendary skin, but I don't think they've added it to the game or to the shops yet. But there's also the mid-season patch that released with this. Yeah, okay, so they haven't released the skins yet. They release in 6 minutes. And I guess while we wait, let's look at the mid-season patch, which also hasn't released yet. All right, I'm restarting my game, seeing if that fixes it. Oh, yep, there it is. All right, One Punch Man. You have the Genji Junos skin, Saitama Doom skin, and then Tatsumaki Kiriko skin. A Doom emote for where he's just pushing up and squatting. All right. A victory pose based off of Tatsumaki's pose.
100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, then a 10-kilometer run.
Was it? I don't think it was 10 kilometers. Hold on, I'm gonna actually look that up. Oh, it was. Okay, never mind. That's cool. That's a cool Doom highlight intro. And then you have name cards. Sick. This one looks kind of wonky. I'm not gonna lie. It's kind of cool. I will say it's kind of cool. It's gonna be very hard to mess this one up, or it would be very hard to mess this one up. Still looks kind of cool. And then the Saitama one, of course. Yeah, it's very cool. Not really much else to say. It's just a really cool thing, and like all like the emote for it, and especially the highlight intro is just sick. So yeah. However, I'm only gonna buy the Kiri one. Okay, that's cool. I just sat through this entire thing counting each one of the sets he does. Yeah, they're all 100. So he does what he says in the voice line. He does, and honestly, I kind of like it. So it's not smooth, which I think is what they were going for. Like the animation here is not smooth, which I think is what they're going for. Because this looks cool, but if you go to like that's not it. But if you go to like the emote, like this just kind of looks weird, especially the squats. Anyway, we're gonna hop into some games. I also like how they added the door here, like the background here, like that's a nice little detail. Actually, I just remembered the mid-season patch notes were also released today, along with the update. So. Yeah, of course, the new collaboration, new Overwatch League 2023 season, meaning new league, new team skins, and new team bundles, of course. It looks like they changed, I guess, how far you could hear enemy footsteps. All right, and then they did some changes to the challenges. So they removed the win 15 games. They removed win 15 games in unranked or competitive and changed it to just win 15 games in unranked, and added a new challenge, which is win 10 games in any competitive mode. The total number of challenges needed to still earn Overwatch coin is 11. They removed the win 5 games in arcade and changed it to Mystery Heroes Free for All or any arcade game, which that's cool because I play Mystery Heroes a lot more than I play arcade. Changed role mastery, win 5 games each as 2 different roles in quick play or competitive. So instead of it being 3 roles in each, it's now two roles for 5. Support weapon mastery was reduced, as well as support ability mastery. Challenges the players has made progress on during the match will be shown with a visual representation of remaining progress needed. That's cool. It's during the end of the round as well. So let's say you're playing a competitive game and you do a round 1. You do a bunch for round 1, and you can see how much you need left. That's cool. We're taking a snapshot of each player's final stats during the match on a tabbed scoreboard during post-match. Previously, a player's stat name would disappear as soon as they left the match. That's cool. Okay, I know some people were talking about that. That's definitely something cool. Yeah, okay. Large parties will wait longer in queue than intended. I was in a game I was in the practice range with my friends in a queue for like 7 minutes, and we are all gold and below. The matchmaker will now prioritize putting parties together which have a similar delta between the highest and lowest ranks. We've made improvements that would help reduce unranked queue times and increase competitive match quality. Oh, okay, that's big. Competitive mystery heroes. This begins on March 14th. What? Oh my god, wait, that's sick. Okay. Added buttons to the competitive play menu that will allow players to easily access their tier legend leaderboarding competitive progress screen. So what does that mean? Oh my god. I see what it means. Yeah, the tier legend, this is what we saw already. Leaderboards, this is the leaderboards, yeah. Competitive, and then competitive progress instead of having it on a thing down here. Okay, that's actually sick. Anyway, back to the updates. Top 500 leaderboards will now have animated update on the current position after a match. Okay, so that doesn't apply to me, but I guess that's cool. All right, now the hero updates. For tanks, Terra Surge can now be interrupted by a hack. So, okay, Sombra would probably now be meta with a horse. Yeah, Sombra would probably be meta with horse now. Sick. That's actually really cool. Ramatra. Using Annihilation while in Nemesis form refreshes your bonus armor. Okay, that's cool. I didn't know that was a thing though. I thought it just did that already. Chainhook cooldown now starts when the ability ends instead of at the start. And it was reduced from 8 to 6 seconds. It's literally just a 1 second cooldown, as you can see. Alright, the chain hook cooldown beginning when the ability starts instead of at the end caused some confusion for the discussion. The cooldown, since you see the timer, it appears a second shorter than the actual maximum cooldown. Yeah, makes sense. Makes sense why they would do this. Anyway, Wrecking Ball. Added hero specific option, relative aim sensitivity while rolling. And added hero specific option, relative gyro sensitivity while rolling. Nintendo Switch platform only. Huh. Okay. I guess that's cool. I guess that's a cool little thing. If you want to have like an insanely high sensitivity while rolling, then you can now. Grappling hook. Added a timer indicator for grappling hook located above the ability. Or added a timeout indicator. I don't know what that means, but I'm guessing that's an okay change. And then minefield was increased. And then the shared cooldown for particle barrier and projected barrier reduced from 11 to 10 seconds. Okay, so it's just a cooldown. Cooldown shortened. So Zarya might not be absolute trash anymore because of this. Who knows? But she'll probably still be trash, let's be honest. Yeah. Alright. Damage. They said they were doing Cassidy reworks. I don't know if that's this update. Doesn't look like it's this update. Anyway. Damage. Bob now prefers to shoot at enemy targets that Ash damages with their rifles. Okay, so it's the same thing as Torb's turret, so that's cool. Hanzo, his lunge gets a cooldown. They're saying it's just because he underperforms compared to other heroes. He underperforms even though he has a high burst. Blizzard ultimate cast time reduced from 0.5 to 0.4 for May. Oh, May's ultimate cast time sometimes led to situations where the animation appeared to be completed, but there's still additional time that it could get interrupted. This change will help mitigate that feeling without significantly reducing counterplay. Sick. Okay. And Farah's jump jet is now influenced by directional inputs instead of just going straight up and forward whatever direction you're looking, which that's cool. That's actually a good change. Sojourn. Torso hit volume with increased by 20. So they just made her hitbox wider, which that is awesome. I love that. All right. And support Baptiste minimum health threshold increased from 10 to 25%. So instead of it being 10% of the HP that it keeps, it's now 25% of the HP that it keeps. All right. And bug fixes. I'm just gonna read through these. Oh, they got rid of a good one. Resolved an issue where heroes performing an emote appeared as T-pose for players loading into the game. That was funny though. Map fixes. They fixed Antarctic Peninsula, Busan, Circuit Royale, Colosseo, Esperanza, Lijiang Tower, Midtown. Alright. On Antarctic and on Antarctic Peninsula, there was just some general improvements. Fixed a bug with penguins, made some lighting changes, fixed areas where people can get stuck. Busan fixed a bug with the physics of the cow. Circuit Royale resolved a collision issue that could cause some heroes to get stuck. Okay. So you fix a bug with cabin replacement for some plays of the game. Okay. Esperanza, fix an issue with a tree that could cause Diva to get stuck when entering her mech. I think I know which tree that's talking about. It's talking about one of the trees after you capture first point, and like you can get stuck in there with Diva or Ball, but I guess you would get actually stuck in there with Diva. On Lijiang, fix areas of the map that allowed players to escape, and on Midtown, fix an area where players were unable to unintentionally stand. Fixed a bug on Midtown with railing collision not being correctly removed after being destroyed in some cases, and is now an option for skirmish in custom games. And then hero changes, I guess, to skins or general quality of life. That's not Lucia, or that's not cooldowns or stuff. Ash fixed a bug with the Raijin skin clipping into the camera while aiming and firing down sights. Fixed an issue where cloning a Sombra with a charm equipped could cause Echo to lose all texture while cloaked. And fixed missing sound effects for the sticky bombs ability. Hanzo fixed a bug where shooting someone with an arrow from a golden bow could turn the gun gold. That was okay. Fix an issue where in some cases players were able to walk out of being pinned by Reinhardt. Okay, this is awesome actually. Fixed a bug with visual effects after being eaten by Diva's defense matrix. Okay. Fixed a bug where Lucio's amp it up animation would continue to play after being stunned. This would hardly happen, to me at least. But when it did, I didn't find any issues with it, but I guess some people found it just too much. Alright, resolved a bug with Terra Surge that resulted in VFX ring not drawn for parts of the environment higher than Orisa when used. So this would be like steps, I think? Like if Orisa used it on steps. But I guess that's cool. Yeah, I guess that's a good fix. Fix a bug where you can be sent to the wrong location if taking so much as teleporter as it is destroyed. Fix a bug where turret would target the same targets as other allied turret players. So this would only be in like No Limits or Mystery Heroes. I guess that's a good fix. Like again, it doesn't really, I personally don't see anything wrong with it, but okay. Finally, with the workshop. And I don't know anything about the workshops, but okay. And back to top of post. Sick. All right, and that's gonna do it for this video. I know it's just me going over the new update and stuff added. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you want to see more of this stuff, then let me know down in the comments, because I kind of enjoyed doing this and it was fun to do. But anyway, that's all I got. I'll see you in the next one.
Attack on Titan, Tokyo Ghoul. These hentai babes make me drool. Hasane Biku is great. She makes me masturbate. Fairy tale.